The Insta360 Pro Wiz is an 8K camera combining the power of 6 GoPro cameras. Virtual reality provides a 360-degree point of view of the stage, well beyond the scope and range of wide-angled or fisheye lens.
So my eyes are that camera. So it doesn't matter where the virtual actor is sitting because they are actually here on the stage.
Right.
So the proximity of this to the lines is what's important, not them to the lines. Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever been able to see my back.
I've never seen her own face.
That machine had a facility within it to cancel the sound. This virtual reality camera facilitates the virtual actor role within the research project.
Stop.
The VR camera empowers the virtual actor via Wi-Fi phone link. The VR camera has to be turned until it links to the phones in the goggles. The camera has to gather information, analyze and calibrate its position.
Seb is the other actor who's the scarecrow. Nelia is the witch and Natalie is Glinda, the white witch.
Dr. Di Niro has a PhD in 16th century Italian theatre Commedia dell'arte awarded by the University of South Australia.
When Corinna first suggested the idea of the virtual actor with me, it was a really exciting notion. Certainly the idea of bringing together virtual reality and performing arts is a very exciting one.
I am a theatre maker, teacher, performer and an avid theatre goer. I am intrigued by ways of enhancing the audience experience, and I always question, is there more to being an audience member than just sitting there in the dark? Immersion can be defined as a state of consciousness where one's awareness of physical self is transformed by being surrounded in an artificial environment, used for describing partial or complete suspension of disbelief.
The research was to be a semester-long project. It involved creative industry students at various stages of their degrees. It was to be practice-led. It required the research to be produced through trial and error. Each member had to test the technology and provide feedback.
We took turns playing Dorothy. We would play, review, assess, develop, play, review, assess, develop, and so on and so forth. So now, let me introduce you to Dorothy version 2.0.
If everyone had their own cardboard VR headset, you could live stream that one camera to multiple headsets with using their own phone.
I just want to live stream in the context that it's a live virtual reality experience. Because it's live, they will hear what's happening on stage and what's happening in the audience around them. Imagine you're going to see a show and you get to be on the stage right there and then. You get to be an actor, but you're an audience member at the same time. Come see Hamlet, where you get to be Hamlet. Once you've got multiple VR cameras going, they all have to be connected on Wi-Fi, and that the Wi-Fi has to be really strong so it doesn't cut out. And there will be a live audience watching this as well. So you've still got to do the theatre stuff and the camera stuff. So Dorothy can read her lines.
Yeah.
So you don't have to look behind you. You can look. The cue.
What a cue.
What a cue.
But isn't Dorothy sitting here?
No,
Oh, in the thing she's confused.
it's a virtual actor. So
This is
Dorothy, that's Dorothy.
Oh,
The
so
virtual actor
you're
sitting
letting
on
the
stage.
video camera see the lines.
Correct.
Rather than embedding it into the movie.
Correct.
The proximity, so how close you need to be to the camera so it feels like you're actually talking to a person. So we have to adjust the camera as the height. Every time you talk to Dorothy, you're talking to this little camera once it's set up. Okay.
Place ourselves so that we're looking at the lens. But I think one other challenge from my perspective was developing a relationship with this.
A role of the actor is to kind of play into the show. For example, when Dorothy's dress got stuck in the wheels, I said, "Whoops, Dorothy, your dress now is stuck there." So you kind of had to work that into there. And I noticed during the Oz scene that parts of the tripod were showing. Get PG. Yeah, it's been a great experience to do this with Corinna. So I've never done it before. Obviously, it's very different working with a robot.
What do you think of Corinna's style?
She's very straightforward, very caring. She's very get the job done, which I respect. She's great. She's been putting a lot of effort into this.
How do you think the virtual actor will feel?
Very confused at first. I think the virtual actor will have to really settle in to the goggle. We've kind of figured out a way that we can kind of give them instructions without actually doing so. But no, this will be a really awesome experience. Yeah, they love it. They want to do it again. Maybe it's like a good tool for actors for the future. Yeah.
What do you think of Corinna's style?
I love it. Yeah, she's really warm and comfortable, and it's relaxed, and she's keeping us on task, and making sure we stick with our sort of time schedule, and it's good keeping us on our toes. And
Things I want to try this time is your reactions to Dorothy. If you're all on, one's there, one's here, then the virtual actor needs to go, oh, I'm talking to Glinda, oh, I'm talking to the scarecrow, oh, I'm talking to the witch, They need to actually move. Otherwise you'll be in the same spot and they won't have to move their head. It's just to show, it's an ode to Wizard of Oz, it's not the recreation of the play.
This is such a tech-intensive show.
This
isn't just actors with lighting, it's actually very tech. And but Corinna and you guys practicing the spatial thing around the camera, that can obviously be transported into the theatre easily. We're going to walk up and down here just to test the lighting.
The front side ones on their own. Can you just turn both of those off quickly? That's off.
Ready coming on, so coming here with...
Okay, try that. Show me if there's any more light. I'll put it to 30 frames a second.
I'm putting screens down here. I think you should do the Oz's voice.
would you like to be the voice of Oz?
All right, I will.
It took me a while to work out when the cues were coming. You were good giving me the cues, but I didn't realise that my words were on the screen.
you just have to change your brain, don't you?
Once I became accustomed to things being reversed, I was more aware of what was happening on stage.
And if you spin around, David, can you see a screen behind you?
Yes, I can. And somebody said change my phone, I've got to find it first.
I'm looking for who's talking
You're
to
trying
me.
to find them.
Whereas if there's a cue, like if you've got a left turn, someone on left stage, someone on right stage, it's like if you've got right arrow, you can go, no, I can look to the right and I'm going to be seeing who's talking to me.
You will play Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Right, wearing the dress. We'll take that off. Just be careful that you drink that.
Yeah, major challenge was the audio coming from one side and then people being on the other side. Where I'm looking down, I'm not seeing my own body, so it's kind of that out-of-body experience.
Yeah, the camera will be dressed like Dorothy. So when you look down, you should be able
There'll
to
be
see
something.
Dorothy's dress and their shoes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I've never really thought of myself as a techie before. When I signed up for the thing, I was expecting to have to be an actor or something, and so I'm very happy I don't have to do that because that's not fun. But it's pretty cool. Like, I like learning all the new stuff and everything. Like, I've learned how to run the camera. I've learned a bit of how to operate the lighting and stuff in the Harley Playhouse, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I like that Corinna's kind of just like the boss telling everyone what to do. The actors kind of do their own thing, and then I'm just kind of, I get to just play on my phone a little bit while they perform. But like, I like kind of just being like the one behind the scenes running it a little bit, which is pretty fun.
So, I have some news. I'm meeting with some VR industry people on Thursday, and a company in Amsterdam wants to Skype with me about our project.
Just behind that black bit of curtain there.
That's it, good. Green's in shot.